Real quick before this video starts, make sure you follow me at 415 Kodak on Twitter and also GFX COMET, and we also got a Discord server. So if you're interested, join, and I hope you enjoy this video. What is up, YouTube? Welcome back to the channel, and I'm trying a different sort of approach to these tutorials. Instead of just doing them really fast with my usual speed, because I get things done pretty fast because I've been doing them for a long time. But yeah, I'm taking a new approach. I'm going to be just doing things step by step for the complete beginners, just going through just basically everything. So these videos, they're going to be separated into parts. Yeah, as you can see, this logo over here, this is the designer blades. This is the square tag. So we're just going to be recreating this more or less. If you can see here, see a lot of cool effects. He's got the sparkles, he's got the crystal, diamond, the sword effects, the effects inside the text. There's a bunch of stuff. So we're gonna go step by step through all of this, and yeah, hopefully you follow along, and let's get started. First thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go to my background, and I'm just gonna take this lock, and I'm just gonna take this lock icon. I'm just gonna drag it to the trash can. I'm gonna double click and just change the color to a dark gray. Sometimes a white background will work better for a certain logo. Sometimes a darker background will work better, so you gotta decide that for yourself. Alright, now let's decide how we want to approach this logo over here. Got the combat text. The C is slightly bigger than the rest of the words. It's tilted. Legends, the L, and the E is sitting right on top of it. These 5 letters are smaller, and the S is right over here. I ain't gonna cap, he picked some really nice fonts for his logo. So first things first, let's start off with some text. So what do we want to do for our text? So instead of combat legends, let's do slaying legends. How about that? I'm gonna type out slaying. Now we are going to try and find a similar font. I don't actually install a lot of fonts, so this might be a little bit tough. I'm probably just gonna go with this one. So slaying. Let's take out the S. Just have the laying text, and we're just gonna duplicate it. So you want to hold Alt, and if you hold Alt and drag on a layer, it will make a duplicate when you let go, and if you hold Shift, it will lock the access. So I'm just gonna do that, and for this one, I'm gonna type the S, and I'm gonna make this bigger. So Control T, just hold Alt as you drag this up. I think that's fine. I'm just going to go to this text group. I'm gonna hit Control T, and I'm just gonna condense this a little bit, so it's sort of like the sexy S here. I think it could be a little bit more closer together, so I'll do -15. Actually, -10. As you can see, the Y and the I is kind of touching. You could separate it, but I don't really think it's that big of a deal. And we're just gonna do the same thing with this. So I'm gonna take this. Alright, now that we have our top text, select both, Control G, Control J. This is our backup slaying text. So for the text effects, let's figure out how we are going to do this. I can see the base gradient. So actually, before all that, let's just select both, Control T, right click, and go to skew. and we're just gonna tilt the text this way, not too much. That works. Right click and go to blending options. Now we're just gonna get the colors down. Go to gradient overlay, make sure it's on normal. The opacity is all the way up. Scale, I have mine around 105. Just click on that box and we're gonna select our first color. We can change this after, but right now I just want to get the values correct. So let me see. If you could tell, this is actually the text. The combat text is base color, as you can see, and this effect right over here is just going on top of the text, if that makes sense. So I think that's fine. Yeah, I think that's fair. Okay. Hit OK, right click, go to copy layer style, go to the S and right click and paste. So you can see the L and the A are touching, which it looks weird, and the Y and the I, but you know, so the tutorial is not gonna be perfect and the font choice was not the best, but we're just gonna have to deal with it.